Hi there guys and welcome back to Tykes TV. Thank you for joining. As ever, this is the match preview for Wednesday's game where the Reds go down to Stoke City, to the Britannia Stadium to face Stoke City. Now, it's a bit later than usual and I'm just on my own for this, and we're going to be talking as well a little bit about Saturday's game because we didn't do the post-match analysis yesterday. I was really busy, really tired. In fact, it actually finished me at Bournemouth. It nearly finished me off. The train ride, the match itself, it just nearly did me because it was such a long day. 5 to 7 train, didn't get in house till 11, very long day. The match itself, obviously losing 3-0. Listen, I'll be totally honest here. The performance was shocking. We all know Bournemouth. Listen. We went down there. We knew it'd be tough. We knew Bournemouth were favourites. We probably, back in my head, I'll be honest, Bournemouth probably were always going to win that game. But the performance just wasn't good enough at all at any level. I'm not holding back here. I'm gonna say it as I sort of see it. I'm gonna speak from my heart, from my mind, rather than my heart. I can't find a positive. The positive, well, yes, I can. The fans, I thought the fans were excellent. The fans were really, really good. Didn't stop singing. 3-0 down, still singing. Bournemouth fans, obviously, we didn't really hear much from them. I mean, it's what you get from home fans a lot of the time. Away fans are always in full voice. The fans were terrific. The best they've been for a long time. They sang loads of different songs. Some songs about Marlon Harewood and Jason Scotland, which, says a lot about the match and what we have on display. I'm going to touch on the system because it's still early days. But what I'm seeing at the moment, this system that we're playing with wing backs, with 3 up front, which essentially isn't 3 up front. It's 1. It's Woodrow. It's not working. It is not working, guys. Let me be clear. At this moment in time, it is not working. Woodrow is getting a lot of criticism. Yes, making him captain for me was a big mistake. He's got enough pressure on his shoulders, scoring goals. For me, I don't think he is a captain. I think a captain should always be a centre midfielder or a centre half or a goalkeeper, somebody who can see and see everything that's going on. Woodrow's always upfield. But in this system, he's isolated so much. It's all right saying it's 3 up front. It isn't. It's 1 and 2 wide men, and they're too far apart from each other. Benson, from what I've heard a few different things. I don't know how concrete it is. I've heard one that he were injured, which is why he wasn't in the squad. I've heard he had a bust up with Shop, and I've heard he just didn't travel. So I don't know, but there's surely something there. Whether it's injured or not, I'm not going to speculate. But he wasn't in the squad, so we had Palmer in there alongside Styles. Ben Williams came back in. We've got this Gomez from Man City, who I think should have started from the off. I thought Lara Seca should have started from the off. If we're going to stick with this system, give him a go. You bring them on when we're losing the game. They've got an uphill task to do. There were also rumours about, I don't know how true this is because I was down the back at half time. There were rumours about Shops sitting on the bench at half time. Again, I don't know how true because, like I said, I was down the back. I went downstairs. Yeah, from what I saw on Saturday, no matter who you're playing against, I don't want people coming at me saying, "Well, it's Bournemouth, blah blah blah." I don't even think we registered a shot. We were absolutely hopeless for 90 minutes. We looked disorganised. I mean, that's what a lot of people are saying, and they are right, that when we had Ishmael here, we were organised as a team. It might not be an attractive football, I were a big critic of it not being attractive football, but we were organised. We just don't look organised at the moment. But again, I'm going to swing it backwards. I'm going to swing it the other way. The system isn't up to now. The system isn't working, and we don't look organised. We don't look a team. We don't at the moment. But as well, I'm going to swing it the other way. We needed experience. I'm cutting to the chase now, guys. I'm sorry. It's easy to see. Again, what a load of young lads thrown in at it again, and it's just that's that. This is my view, guys. I'm being honest now. Just a couple of players in there to steady ship. As good as this Gomez is going to be, as good as this Vita's going to be when he eventually gets his clearance. The young lads who've not played virtually any games at a professional level. They've played, they might be highly rated, they might be technically good when they've played, but you're asking them to do a huge amount of work in the Championship, which is essentially a league full of very, very good players in every team. So it's still, I'm not jumping the gun. I'm not jumping the gun here. We'll have to see how we do Wednesday evening against Stoke, but certainly I want to see us try something different with the system, with the players we have, and see where that'll take us. I think what's it come to when we're 2-0 down and we put in Apoalm on instead of Adebayo and Devante Cole that's on the bench? What has it come to? This manager clearly can't rate him that highly when we bring in Apoalm on for Cibic for just what? For what? What was the reason behind that sub? There were no reason behind it. It may be just to, I don't know, save Cibic's legs. You tell me what that sub was about. And Apoalm, the goals, another positive. How was it not 10, 11? It could have been a cricket score on Saturday. It really could have. Bournemouth 3-0's flattered us. 3-0, I'll take that all day long because it should have been if we're being honest, it should have been 6 or 7 with the amount of chances that they had. But anyway, let's move on from it. We know it was going to be hard at Bournemouth, like I said, but they'll not have an easier game than that all season. I'm telling you that now. And Stoke ain't going to be any easier this Wednesday. It's going to be another tough game. A point would be good at this moment in time. I'm looking forward to the game. Yeah and no. I mean, listen. Watching the Reds is something I've done for most of my life. More than but obviously going down to the Britannia Stadium, it's going to be tough. I mean, not last time we were at the Britannia was probably 08, I think, because we couldn't go the Struber Stendhal season because it was locked down. And we couldn't go last season because they didn't let no fans in. So it's been a long time since we've played them there with our fans in. I don't know, guys. I'm honestly lost for words on what to say. I think, like I said, I want to see a change to the system. Jasper Moon was a positive the other day. I don't really think he did out wrong, so I think Jasper Moon will probably keep his place. I mean, we'll touch on that tomorrow on the lineup thing that we've started doing on here. They've got some quality players. They've still got players who could cut it in the Premier League. You've got Joe Allen in there. Sam Surridge, good player. I always liked him. Romain Sawyer's liked him. Tom Ince, who can be hit and miss, but on his day he's a very good player. Nick Powell, um, Stephen Fletcher, experienced striker there. It goes on and on with their list of players. I mean, what we've got to, I mean, we took 4 off them last season, but obviously it's a completely different season. Yeah, I mean, their top scorer is go on. What's it? I mean, Jacob Brown's actually been chipping in with goals. To be fair, um, yeah, it's like I said, it's going to be a tough game. We know that. We know it's going to be a tough game. Blackburn after this is going to be maybe the game. I mean, like I said, we need to see a change. I personally think we do need to see a change to the system. I might be repeating myself here, but I think we do. I mean, we're very open with it. We're looking at a very young midfield, and we're only with 2 sitting midfielders to do this to do this system. So, like I said, a Matty James type of player would have been ideal for this system, but unfortunately, we were too old and not good enough. That's what a lot of people said anyway. Yeah, Sam Surridge, obviously a big signing for Bournemouth, 2.6 million that they've made this season. And Romain Sawyer's, of course, on loan from West Brom. So they've signed quite a few half-decent players. They're up there already. They've had a very good start to the season. Sitting in third, only lost one game so far, plus 2 goal difference, sitting on 13 points. So they'll want to continue that. And we're, as a Stoke fan, I'm looking at our result on Saturday, and I'm thinking this could be another 3 points. Listen, I hope to God, we can turn up. We didn't turn up on Saturday. We've seen a good. What we've seen so far is 45 minutes, I would say, this season, of a good display. Other than that, I don't think we've really performed very well. The win against Coventry, we were lucky in the end to get away with that because they piled on a lot of pressure. We seem to have lost the game. We couldn't get the ball. Cardiff, yeah, we're a good point away. First game of the season. Bolton, we were awful. I thought both sides were awful in that. Luton, we couldn't get out of first gear at all. Early goal killed us. And then QPR, obviously, that first 45 minutes were very good. And then we just went back to how we've been all these 6 games. Birmingham, the same. We got the early goal, didn't do anything else, and it were a quality goal. There weren't, it weren't footballing wise. Stars got it on the edge of the box and curled it in. Other than that, we created nothing. Bournemouth, the same there. So, away from home against a side in form like Stoke, who've had a very good start to the season, it's going to be hard. And their fans are electric, Wednesday night in Stoke. They'll be up for this game. Hopefully, I don't know how many we've sold, but hopefully, we need to be that 12th man for them and get behind them. We have to get behind them, and see where that takes us. I mean, Ben Williams probably won't feature, so we'll probably see Styles back at left back. So Gomez will or should probably start this game. It looked okay when he came on, but like I said, the game were gone, and it were an hard game. It were an hard game overall, for 1 to 11. But certainly, I think at this moment in time we have to focus on ourselves and the team and the way we're going to set up for this game. And let's see, because I tell you, you put Woodrow in a 2, you might see a difference. I hope you can, because you look at Woodrow with more. Woodrow first part under Stendhal, he was scoring goals. He were doing well. So that's the thing, and this is just so isolated. And yeah, listen, we've got players coming back from injury. We've got Morris injured. We have, but certainly I do think, we needed a few older heads. I could be wrong. Like I said, it's still early, but what I'm seeing so far isn't anything to suggest, I'm not seeing glimpses. I need to see glimpses to be able to say, well, it's coming. We saw, like I said, QPR, but other than that, we haven't seen anything else or at home at all. So hopefully Wednesday we see glimpses of, You know, even if we lose the game, you know, I'm happy to lose. Well, I'm never happy to lose a game, but if we see an half decent performance and lose the game and show that, you know, in patches we look good, then, you know, you take your hand off, you hold your hands up and you say, well, fair play to Stoke, we just weren't good enough on the day, but we tried, and there were glimpses of a performance coming. So we need to see that. You know, if we are gonna, you know, lose the game, let's lose it by trying to, you know, create more, look after the ball, and see where that takes us. You know, I'm all for playing football. I am. But you have to have and this system. I don't like this system. I'm sick of seeing this system. To be perfectly honest, you have to have very good players to play this style of football. What we're trying to play, and I'm not talking about football on the ground. I'm talking about in this system with 3 players up front, 2 sitting midfielders, wing backs. We've got wing backs that don't wing back. They don't offer out. So why are we playing with them? That's what my ask is. We're playing in a 3 that isn't effective. Adore what? You know, personally for me, Adore comes out, and and obviously Ben Williams will come out. That means Styles will go back to left back, and Gomez should start, and hopefully we should see Leira Seka. You have to start them. See, hopefully they offer us something different from the get go. See where that takes us. Am I worrying too early? Maybe I am, but you know what I saw on Saturday. I think I'm entitled to say, after spending nearly 80 quid on a day. I know a lot went down for the weekend, but on a day, 30 quid match ticket, 50 odd quid rail ticket, and then my food and drink and everything. You know, I'm entitled to say I'm really not happy with that on Saturday. I can take losing games, but certainly when you don't see anything from your side, they want nothing. They want nothing, and these were sides we were competing against last season. So yeah, let's hopefully see a better performance. You know, result wise, you know, it is where it is. A result wise, I want obviously the points are very important, but certainly a performance has to happen, because I don't think we've seen a proper performance yet for 90 minutes. We've seen 45 minutes of a good performance, a very good performance, and I thought, you know, that might have been the game where we'd have gone on, we'd have got a few more in the second half, but we completely didn't, and then we haven't seen out like that since. Let's see that again, and let's see it for 90 minutes, and let's see where that takes us. So yeah, big game, gonna be a tough game. But I want to say, yeah, like I said, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You might think I'm worrying, guys. I don't know, but I just want us. I want to see a performance from the lads. You know, I know they're going to be low on confidence, but this is what you're going to get with young lads. You're going to get. Who is there to pick them up? Who is there to, you know, just that little bit of, you know-how. So yeah, we'll obviously see, guys. I've rambled on. Get it off my chest. So thank you for watching, guys. I'm gonna say a score prediction of. I can't see us winning personally. I want us to win. I can't see us winning. I'll be honest. I'll go 1-1, and that's been nice. That's been nice. Hopefully, you know, 3 points. I really hope we can. But Stoke's start to the season, and that performance on Saturday, what I saw, you know, if Shop can pick them up, then, you know, it'll be very good if he can, because we need to be picked up after that. The lads need a lift. We'll obviously see. So thank you for watching, guys. I will see you all soon, and let me know what you think. You might not be happy with me. You might slate me for going up, but I'm just saying it as it is, guys. I'm getting it off my chest, and yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the for the lineup thing. So thank you, guys. I'll see you all soon. You Reds.